Hello, beloveds. I'm back at my spot. It's not early morning, it's early evening. I haven't been posting for a spell. um, been dealing with the realization of my childhood trauma or shadow work, as they call it. And um, a lot of the trauma, well, at least the trauma that I was aware of, wasn't so hard to deal with. Because while I was in Christianity, I felt led, you know, Spirit led me to forgive, and other people that I have offended in life, I was led to ask for forgiveness, and I did all of that. So that part of my trauma, it's it's easy to deal with right now. But what I'm having the problem with is the suppressed uh, trauma, the things that I didn't remember, but I was being triggered to remember. My triggers started with dating. I had decided to go back to dating after years, decades of being single. And when it came time to, be close, you know, how you are affectionate when we hold hands and rub your arm and rub your leg, and it just triggered me. It made me cringe. Um, when when it was time for a peck or a kiss, I just couldn't do it. I would have an anxiety attack. I would start having palpitations. I just couldn't do it. So those were some of the triggers of the trauma. And then I would have these flashes of memories, um, remembering a certain smell, or somebody would say something and it trigger a memory, a flash, or a smell. And one of my repressed memories is giving me such a hard time because of who the person was and how close they were to me. And I held them in such high regard that to have this memory come back to me and it be them is devastating. It's crushing, and it limits, it breaks, I should say, my limited beliefs. It disturbs my psyche, the things that were done by the person they were done by. And I, at first, I was not shocked and I handled it pretty well. I just began to be angry. But, I told myself, it's okay. I forgive, I forgive, I forgive. And I had to tell somebody that I was dating that I couldn't date them anymore because they reminded me so much of this person. And I just couldn't. Their personality was so much like theirs that it was like, oh my goodness, I can't be bothered. It's just too hard. It's too much work. It's just energy I don't want to spend. Company I just don't feel comfortable keeping. And that's part of my coming to myself, learning myself, starting to see myself instead of seeing others first was what makes me comfortable and what makes me uncomfortable. And to just say no. If you don't feel like doing it, you don't want to do it, stop worrying about what they're going to think, how are they going to feel, and worry about your own feelings. Put yourself first. So I've been doing that, and people are getting real pissy, but it's okay. You know, they're accustomed, they're used to me being there and being available, and now that I'm not there, I'm not available, they're upset. They got a problem with that because I'm breaking the curriculum. I'm breaking the norm. But it's healthy for me. And the only bad thing about the separation with everyone, because you do have to isolate yourself and examine yourself, and then you have to examine the relationships. How do you feel about these, down to your siblings, to your pastor, to your parents? These are all relationships that you need to examine to see, are they fulfilling, or are they dutiful? Are the people needy? Am I needy? Am I dependent on them? Are they dependent on me? Those are things that you got to examine. What's the motive, behind the relationship? How does it make you feel? When you going through something or you need something, are they there? Are they genuine? When you need somebody to go to, are these people the people that you go to, or these people that come to you? So I've been dealing with that, and the revelation is stunning, because a lot of my behaviors and my thinking is just to nurture, just to care, just to do what I know I'm able to do, whether